Our savior arrives. The missing need fear no longer.
What exactly do you do here?
Why, I'm merely a humble servant to the merchants of this town. Their safety at home, as well as on their journeys, is my sole concern. So, you can imagine why this situation must be rectified as soon as possible.
You say that people have gone missing.
More and more each day. And my people fear leaving these gates at all. Ah, but you've come. This must be little more than child's play for a hero such as you.
Don't worry. I'll look into it.
Amazing. Oh, my merchants will rejoice. I can show you where the last caravan went missing. Bring the abducted home and, well, you'll need only name the reward.
I'm too late.
As we enter the area, we come across a carved inscription near an opulent coffin. Eternity, ferocity, divinity. These are the powers of your stolen birthright, dwindling in the blood of humanity. Claim the blood, reclaim your birthright, it said.
One bite. And now you are mine.
What was that?
Left an ambush, did he? You! Lend me a hand. Another of the magistrate's victims? You certainly fit the profile he preys upon.
What's happened here?
Came looking for the magistrate too. These vampiric cult members conceal themselves in more places than you'd imagine. Have a look yourself. You'll see what I mean.
A crumpled note. 2 barbarians, 1 druid, and a dabbling sorcerer. Not nearly enough. Master needs more to join his blood seekers. Far more. Hints about the skull of a powerful vampire that was reduced to only a skull, refusing to die, feasting off of fear. Its life force faded, but power lurked just below the surface, waiting. I've been summoned to the Tomb of Hallows. Master must be pleased with the wanderer I sent. Had a good feeling about that one. The blood is human. Dozens of victims. Somehow it's still warm.
Find something? Let me see.
Do we know where to find the magistrate?
I do. And with these notes you found, I can... That's a bite mark. You're changing, aren't you? No, from the depth of that wound you should have already. Damn, I don't have the time to spend on this. I need to go after the magistrate, and you're going to have to come along.
Are you ready?
I am, but it's hard to predict exactly what awaits inside. It could be more vampires, could be the magistrate, it could be nothing at all. You should be ready too.
Mister, please. Give me another chance. No!
Killed. We seem to have complicated the situation, you and I.
What do we do now?
The magistrate was the link between us and the leader of the vampires. This makes things annoyingly more complicated. You should scour this place for anything. Logs, documents, whatever you can find. I'm going back to Ked Bardu to follow up with some contacts.
There are trails leading from the cage to nearby casks. The stench of blood within is overpowering. A shipping manifest. The manifest marks that all blood be transferred to someone named Adarine promptly after harvest. The ascension draws near.
It's good to be alone. You have much to see. Child of the eternal conflict, waiting for the victor to claim them as servant. Answer me something. Have you ever felt like you were born with a noose around your neck, tied by your mother and father? Enslaved by demons, threatened by angels. How do you fight the infinite when you are finite? Come closer. I can feel the blood within you. It's like no other.
You must be the one who leads the vampires.
They are the blood-seekers of my revival, and the harbingers of my ascension. Just like you. I am seer of the ancients, and you will serve.
I will not.
Impossible. Why haven't you changed? I know your blood. I understand now. Blood like no other, indeed. It won't matter. You deserve more than to be chained to mortality. And the more you thirst, the more you will understand.
Take these supplies and hurry. The vampires may hit your camp within the week.
I met the true vampire leader. He is an ancient being named Zir.
An ancient? But you spoke to it. Walked away despite your vampirism. We could use that. We might need to use that.
Explain.
Vampires were once said to be among the ancients, but it's... that was a long time ago. I don't know much more than that. But I do know of an ancient burial site in Hawazar. If we can find a vampire of that era in any condition, and potent blood, there are rituals I can attempt. Keep an eye out for intact remains in here. Best to mediate the risks and take only its skull as well. Then we just need potent blood. Zir's vampires will have plenty at their blood wells, I'm sure. That's what we're looking for. You're still with us, right? No strange sensations? Just don't exert yourself. All right, it's time. Put the skull in that basin. Release the valve at the blood well to fill the basin, and we'll get started. Your power's growing. You're sure you aren't feeling anything strange?
What? Who wakes me?
If this is another dead end...
Is that thing alive?
Alive? Yes. Lucid? I don't
Where is my... What have you done with my body, you?
We're looking for Lord Zir.
I should cut you for speaking that name, bastard! Liar, betrayer, blood-drunken monster! Live forever, he said. Oh, here I am.
Then you were his underling, and things ended badly.
Was summer, autumn, leaves on the ground while disappearing into the city below to sleep, to wait. What will I do now?
He must be talking about the City of Ancients. It would make sense in the context of a revival.
I'll smell him on you, trying to change you too. He reaches for ascension still. I will help you kill him, and then I will sleep.
A portal? I don't know if the skull even intended to do this.
The gate is sealed with bizarre ancient runes. A carving in the center depicts a crowned figure in a sarcophagus, sleeping with jeweled eyes open.
Something's coming. I've seen that barrier before. It's not coming down. We need to get out, now.
we learn that Zir has sealed off the City of the Ancients.
It takes a unique ritual to get past that kind of door. And I need time to focus here and prepare it.
You aren't going to the City of Mortals, are you? Take my advice. If you want to meet the Undying, you too must be undying. Fight the Bloodseekers. Cripple his forces. Make yourself his equal.
Just a moment. I've seen this before with every manner of person who thinks they can take this risk. This would change you, even more than it already has. We can find another way.
No other way! No need for another way! Beat the bastard at his own game!
I have information on several Bloodseekers and their locations. Use it if you must. At least Sanctuary can be rid of them.
We read a passage of Ares' personal notes. Dreamed of him again, half dead in the change, desperate, starving. I barely recognized my brother, and he saw only the blood in my veins. And when he reached out, I ran. Thought nothing of him, of his suffering, only my survival. Names and deeds of Lord Zir's lieutenants, referred to as the Ascended Bloodseekers. The tome shows months of work, identifying and tracking their locations. Maps of the steppes, Skosglen and Hawazar. Drawn on animal hide, red marks and scrawled notes span from sea to sea. Why did you join Zir?
Cower from the divine, hope for anyone to save us. Over and over and over and over and over and... Why spend life waiting to die? That's what I thought, anyway.
Who were you before? And so, we set off to slay the Bloodseeker lieutenants.
The vile bloodsuckers are only capable of lies, unless properly motivated. We have many useful tools to inflict pain upon these soulless beasts. Their screams, harsh and howling, eventually become like a song of truth. It is a blessing to be able to end their suffering and send their demented souls back to hell.
What's going on here?
A yellowed scroll. Old, dense text talks of multiple traits of the vampiric curse, but it's the section detailing the time it takes for the turn to take hold that's been circled with fresh ink. Scribbled notes. A list of potential allies, many scratched out and littered with notes. The Cathedral of Light has a question mark beside it.
Came in looking for her, for you, not me. Didn't even recognize my face.
Where is Iris?
A hunter learned something, I think. Left for the Cathedral of Light. She didn't seem interested in waiting for you. You reek. You're more like him now. And she doesn't like it.
You? What are you doing here?
I came to find you. What is the matter?
What's the matter? Zir's army is slaughtering our people. The cathedral won't do a damn thing to stop them, and now, on top of that, you show up in town. We can't speak here. Come with me. You've given too much of yourself to fight Zir, taken too much of his power. I don't think I can stop you if you lose control.
I assure you, I am still in control. Let me help.
I truly want to believe that. All right. Seek out Zir's army. Kill as many as you can. Stop them from bleeding our people. If they succeed, we're all damned anyway.
What is Zir's army doing?
Gathering blood, same as before, but this... it's on a scale I've never seen. It has to be Zir's last big push. His ascension is almost upon us.
The cathedral refuses to fight?
The doors have been shut since I arrived. I pounded on them as long as I cared to. Whatever they're doing inside, they seem determined to ignore everything beyond themselves. Fight, Wanderer! Leave no one behind!
Zir's forces are routed. The survivors are safe.
I've removed the bitten flesh. All we can do is pray. Yes, I saw it myself. I once guessed your curse might be used to our advantage, but the way you tore through those Seekers... You're ready to face Zir. And I've discovered how to open his gate. I'll ride for the City of the Ancients at once. Meet me there.
We stopped the massacre. Didn't we stop Zir's ritual?
That monster won't stop until he completes his damned ascension. He'll rally his legions soon enough and gather the blood he needs. You need to cut his throat before that happens. I'll do all I can to get you to him.
We can't use the portal? Where is the skull?
He was gone when I returned. Loose end. We'll tie it later. Oh, good. It's you. You certainly move like a vampire.
I'm ready. Can you open the gate?
The offering of flesh has been made, thanks to the guards. I just need to breach the seals. We can assume Zir knows you've come. This is madness. Perhaps that's what it takes.
Foolish child. I gave you your power. You were mine the moment you crossed my threshold. Submit. The pain will end. You feed upon your own kind and call me monster. You do not deserve the blood in your veins. Enough! Approach the throne.
It's over.
Zir is dead.
I thought I'd seen most everything. Knew what to trust, what to fear, when to fight, when to run. I ran from you. I feared I'd pushed you too far. Created a monster to fight the monsters. Utter madness. It felt like the world was falling apart. I knew the cathedral wouldn't help, but who could? Then you tracked me down. Cursed and drowning in blood, you pulled me through to face the darkness. Nothing makes sense anymore. Every law of nature tells me you should be a vampire, yet something inside you resists. It might even cure you in time. My best guess? It's something in your blood.
What will you do now?
You've killed Zir, but his thralls are still out there. The strongest will try to claim his throne, and the killings will continue. So, I'll finish packing, have a drink in the tavern, then set off to hunt them down. I'll try to leave a few for you.
Where do you think our skull went?
No idea, but the little devil can't have gone far. Seems only fair to give him a head start.